In the heart of the unforgiving ocean, colossal structures stand firm against the elements, defiant of the crushing waves and the relentless, howling, salt-laden winds. These engineering marvels endure not just through massive concrete pillars, but because of a hidden, high-strength steel skeletal system that carries the world's weight. How do these inanimate strands of metal become the backbone of human progress? To understand this power, we must look deeper into the very atoms of steel. Every fiber is a masterpiece of molecular engineering, designed to flex without breaking and hold firm against the most extreme forces nature can ever throw at it. Join us on an epic journey through time and heat, tracing the incredible transformation from a raw, jagged rock in the earth to a legendary steel wonder. The story begins in the womb of Mother Earth. Massive machines extract the raw iron ore, the primal source of everything we are about to build. But in its natural state, iron is weak and filled with impurities. To achieve absolute strength, we must first strip away everything that makes it brittle. Using advanced processing, we isolate the iron molecules, removing harmful elements like sulfur and phosphorus that would otherwise cause the steel to snap under heavy pressure. The refined powder is then gathered into uniform pellets and fired in a sintering machine, preparing them for the intense heat of the massive industrial furnaces. Each pellet is a concentrated ball of potential energy, waiting to be reborn through fire into the incredibly strong metal that will eventually span across the seas. Now we enter the inferno. The blast furnace stands as a monument to human ingenuity, where temperatures soar to levels that would melt almost anything known. But inside this 1500-degree hell, a molecular revolution is taking place. The solid ore turns into a liquid sun, a river of molten iron flowing with power. At these extreme temperatures, the austenite structure begins to form. This unique atomic arrangement allows the metal to become incredibly dense while maintaining its essential toughness. Carbon atoms find their perfect place within the iron lattice, acting as the secret ingredient that transforms soft iron into the legendary high-performance material called steel. Next, a blast of pure oxygen is forced into the molten bath. This process burns away excess carbon, refining the chemistry to create a perfect balance. The transformation from pig iron to high-grade steel is complete. What was once jagged rock is now a liquid force ready to be shaped into greatness. The liquid steel is cooled into solid slabs. These glowing blocks are the raw canvas upon which the future of our global infrastructure will be built. Strength is not just cast, and it is forged. The steel is crushed and rolled through massive machinery, aligning its internal grain for maximum structural integrity and resilience. As the steel stretches, it becomes a wire rod. This long glowing serpent carries the refined molecular strength needed to support thousands of tons of concrete. Now comes the art of trefolato, or cold drawing. The steel is pulled through increasingly smaller dies at room temperature, forcing the atoms into a new state. This process doesn't just change the shape, it changes the soul of the metal. The internal crystals are stretched and packed together with incredible high-density precision. Under the AI microscope, we see the pearlite structure. These microscopic layers work together like a natural composite, providing both incredible hardness and necessary tensile flexibility. Each mile of wire is a testament to precision. It is now stronger than any natural material, capable of withstanding thousands of megapascals of pulling force. To conquer the ocean, single wires must unite. Giant robotic machines braid these strands together, creating a spiral synergy that multiplies their collective load-bearing strength. The twist is not just for show. This helical geometry cancels out internal stresses, allowing the cable to remain stable even under the most extreme vibration. But strength is nothing without protection. The steel passes through a bath of molten zinc, receiving a silver armor that will guard it against the ocean. This is the sacrificial coating. The zinc will fight the corrosion first, giving its life to keep the inner steel core pristine for over a century. Even in the saltiest air, the heart of the bridge remains untouched. This chemical shield is the final guarantee of safety for the millions who cross. The transformation is complete. These massive coils are now ready to be shipped across the globe. They're destined to become the sinews of a new landmark. At the construction site, the steel meets its destiny. It is hoisted high into the sky, connecting the land to the sea in a breathtaking display. When the storm of the century arrives, the steel skeleton wakes up. It stretches and vibrates, absorbing energy that would shatter lesser materials into tiny pieces. These sinews of steel are the silent guardians of our connectivity, ensuring that trade, travel, and human relationships can bridge any distance, no matter how vast. Every anchor, every bolt, and every strand is a promise of safety. It is a legacy of engineering that connects our past struggles to our future dreams. What was once a pile of dirt in a mine is now a monument to the human spirit, a testament to what we can achieve through technology. But the journey never truly ends. In the labs of today, we are already designing the steel of tomorrow and pushing the limits of physics even further. With the power of AI and extreme simulation, we are dreaming of bridges that span whole continents, connecting the world like never before in human history. These future structures will be smarter, stronger, and more sustainable, continuing the legacy of the steel that first conquered the wild, deep blue oceans. From the smallest atom to the largest bridge, the journey of steel is the journey of us. It is the story of our will to connect. For the millions who cross these wonders every day, the steel is invisible, but its strength is the foundation of their safety and their future. A bridge is more than steel and stone. It is a path to a better world, built on the core strength of our collective human innovation. Every vibration is a note in a symphony of engineering, in a constant dialogue between the forces of nature and the genius of human design and creation. We continue to layer protection upon protection, ensuring that even as the centuries pass, the strength within remains as potent as the day it was forged. Let the storms come and let the oceans roar. Our steel backbone is ready, designed to endure the tests of time and the fury of nature. Behind every strand of steel is a human mind that dared to think bigger, and a human heart that refused to let the ocean divide us. Tied directly into the Earth itself, these cables become part of the planet's own geography, rooted in the very rocks they once came from as ore. The steel is now alive with sensors, part of a global network that monitors every heartbeat of the structure, ensuring 1,000 years of safety. We test to the breaking point so that our bridges never do. Every batch of steel is proven in the lab before it earns its place. And as the world sleeps, the steel keeps watch. It is a silent silver guardian that never tires, never rests, and never gives up its heavy burden. The salt of the sea is no match for the science of our protection. Every drop is repelled, leaving the core strength of the bridge untouched. We return to the source, mindful of our impact. Sustainable mining and recycling ensure that the story of steel can continue for generations to come. Steel is the ultimate circular material. It can be reborn again and again, carrying the strength of the past into the innovations of the future. Our pens are guided by the knowledge of what steel can do. We design with the confidence that the material will never fail our imagination. Whether it's heavy freight or high-speed rail, the steel backbone carries it all, moving the lifeblood of the global economy across the watery abyss. Even deep beneath the waves, the steel is there, holding the weight of the entire world on its shoulders. Unburied but essential for our survival, each new day is a victory for engineering. The steel has survived another night of wind and tide, ready for the challenges of the morning. From the first iron bridges to the super tensile cables of today, we have come so far, and yet the journey is only just beginning for us. One day our steel may even reach the stars, bridging the gap between worlds as it once bridged the gaps between our isolated island homes. It is a connection you can feel, a tangible link between people, built from the very earth and refined by the fire of our collective ambition. Strength from the core, sustainability through the ages. We are the architects of the bridges that connect the world. Thank you for joining us. The journey from raw ore to high-tech wonder continues. Together, we build the future, one strand of steel at a time. The end.